4, probably, depending a little bit on which Pokemon we get. Maybe even 5. Okay, I have the code here. Our code is 8600D115, and let's go. So, for those of you that have not seen my previous attempt at doing this, this is not a speedrun. We are trying to beat the game as fast as we can. Wait, which starter do I want here? Do I want to just grab Squirtle? Do I want to not give him... Now, Gyarados should be fine. I should grab this one, because that way he gets the fire starter, and that honestly works best early game. So this one, this run instead is going to be all about just beating the game. I can use fast forward, I can use whatever tools I have available. There's no items in battle. That's a big one. Items in battle are banned. Game sound is still a little louder than my... I'll turn it down a bit more. Let me know how that is. Let me know if I turned it down too much here, or if this is good. Yeah, so that'll explain the 1 hour estimate. Like, realistically, most Pokemon I can beat in about 45 minutes. 45 minutes to an hour. Now, the tricky part is no items in battle, no glitches or exploits. We gotta beat the game legit. In fact, as soon as I use any glitches, we would get locked out of any achievements. Yo, Sapphire. Get away, old man. Now, for some early experience, I tend to fight the bug catchers here. I will learn another move at level 31, which would be Water Gun, so I don't have to worry about level much, or level up moves for a while. That's good. Let's find the Japanese... I don't know what the Japanese evolution names are, so do share with the group. I would not even be able to tell you. Maybe when you mention it, I might have actually heard of them, but... I should just be able to do this. Yeah, these really shouldn't be a problem. There we go. That's Brock. Oh, that's actually the Japanese name. Gowers. Fair enough. Did I have centered in between? Well, I got poisoned, so I gotta go back to the center anyway. Quickly rearranging my screen a little bit. That. There we go. Jolteon is Thunders and Flareon is Booster. I see. I didn't know this. I guess I'll kill off Geodudes when I encounter them. Other than that, I don't really think I have to fight many extras here. We're a very high level, or well, not level, but like high special attack, high stat Vaporeon. I think we'll be okay, honestly. confusion there was a little annoying. That's okay, though. And just like that, we are out of Mount Moon. So yeah, this is how I can be out of Mount Moon in about 7 minutes. I'm tempted to see how I do against Misty. My attack is kind of poor, but I think I can beat her. I didn't go in with full HP. That certainly will not have helped. And I can use a single sand attack just to lower the accuracy a little. Maybe I need more than one sand attack. The reason I want to win the fight here has everything to do with wanting to make sure that I get Bubble Beam, which I now have. I don't really care about money. We have enough items to sell at all times that I will pretty much always have enough money. I'll get rid of Tackle. That way I have a backup water move in case I accidentally teach something incorrectly, which is entirely possible. Well, actually, our first level up move is at 27, but it's quick attack, so... Yeah, like, I really don't have to worry too much about things like time and whatnot. Like, we're gonna just breeze through the game. Like, at the end of the day, you know, you gotta remember, we're still using a Vaporeon. Vaporeon's is a really good Pokemon. Last time I did this, so like the last stream, one of the Pokemon we had to do this with was Cubone. Now, I like Cubone. Cubone's a cool Pokemon, but it's not particularly strong. You know, it's entirely... Like, one of the options just now was, after all, Oddish. And Oddish isn't a particularly good Pokemon either. I think Oddish is both not that strong, and suffers from serious move pool issues. Okay, we gotta pick a Body Slam here. No, not big Body Slam. I'll teach that over Sand Attack, I think. One, two, three, four. HMs are handled a little different. I can use HMs from the bag because I am genuinely not allowed to pick up any other Pokemon. I have to do it with just Vaporeon. I can't have HM friends in our well, in our anything really. In our party, in our box, in our... So, the HMs are usable from the bag. Now I will save. This fight may not end up being easy. I'm fully expecting this one to be a pain. I kind of surprised I won that first try. I mean, I know our special is insanely good. That'll certainly have helped there. I wasn't sure if we could win the fight, let alone easily. Yeah, that went really well. I guess Vaporeon's stupidly high special. Are we at Koga yet? Almost. You are a little bit early for Koga, though. We just beat Surge, for reference. Guess I'll come back later. To elaborate for anyone here who's like, wait, what's going on? Every time Sionius looks over with me playing this, mind you, this is my 51st Pokemon that I'm doing for this. Every time he's looked over, he sees me at Koga. Somehow he always looks over when I'm specifically at Koga, or like in Koga's gym. To the point where it's almost not a coincidence anymore. I'm gonna fight these hikers as well, just for that little bit of experience. Oh yeah, leaving Koga's gym too, that's also an option, but Koga's gym regardless. See, at 31, we would attempt to learn Water Gun. Which I don't need because I already have Water Gun. I'm looking for a good moment to use some of the candies because I can definitely use some of these candies at this point. But I want to make sure that I use them in like a good moment. This might be it, actually. Nice one, Bob. Good to see you've not changed. How have things been for all of you? Some of you, it's been literal months since I saw you, if not closer to a year, because I've barely streamed at all this year. It is by quite a wide margin, though, the year I've streamed the least. How are all of you doing? How's life? Even more genuinely asking than most times, and even most times, I'm always really curious. I'd like to know what's all in all y'all's lives. Alright, we've made it to Celadon. We're going to go and pick up Ice Beam. I get another moves at 40, at 44, and at 48, so I gotta pay attention when we get close to the 40s. Well, I'm glad to hear it's good for you, Scion. From you, I know, though. That's the tricky part. From you, I know. Though it's still good to hear you're doing well. Wish you could have been home, though. We'll put fly here. Yo, Icadilly. We'll get rid of quick attack for double team. I will put those things high up there. We'll teach ice beam over water gun. Past level 31 now anyway. The next move is 37. Oh, I actually really have to pay attention around 37 then. That's the wrong time. 37 is Tail Whip. I really don't want to learn Tail Whip. I'll put that in the first slot, I think. Don't worry, I am still reading. Oh, but give me a moment to read here. I'm also doing a lot of movement very quickly, which makes the reading a little harder. Well, I'm glad to hear things have been good. That your living situation has changed for the better. That's always really good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sapphire. Mind me asking what's going on? Feel free not to share if you would rather not. Yeah, you mentioned something about that last time I saw you, River. Where, despite the things going on at... Oh, nearly learned Tail Whip. I now did not, though. Very good. Very good. Did not learn Tail Whip. That paralysis is a pain. Gotta walk back for it. Realistically, I have to heal that off. There's too many fights coming up before the next heal to be paralyzed and be slower than everything. I'm gonna flip those two around. I'm sorry, Sapphire. I'm really sorry to hear that. First off, my condolences for people who have passed away. That can always be rough. It's always really sad. And then to have that happen in a time where you're already stressed as well is never a good time. It's always really unfortunate when people dear to us pass on. But I get that that is not like in times like that. I suppose work can be a helpful distraction at times. I don't mean to use surf. I want to learn surf. Well, I'll send you some virtual hugs. I don't know if you can feel them, but they're being sent. Alright, let's see if I can beat Erica. I'm not confident that I can, but I want to give this fight a shot anyway. We have Ice Beam. I'm a pretty high level. Oh, easy. Izzy with a 22-month resub. Thank you, Izzy. Fly to Fuchsia. Scion, we're at Koga. Oh, no, I do not want to learn Bite. I almost taught myself Bite. We're in Koga's gym. Well, I gotta heal real quick before actually taking on Koga, but here we go. This is where Koga is. Why would I not learn Bite? Great move. It is a good move. Body Slam's just better. Well, that was Koga. Good time to get to level 41, honestly. That is a good timing for a level up. The Body Slam is also a great move. That's the problem. Like this... There's too many good moves, I suppose, is the point. I've not done a safety save in a little bit. Super Repel, and let's surf. Nice knowing that I can just use the candies right away. I know, right? We've only been playing for about 25 minutes, yet we're 2 hours into the game. Oh yeah, for sure, Swanzik. For sure. Like, in terms of actual moves, this game is dreadful. Like, I have so many Pokemon that I need to play with where the move pool is just so bad. No coverage at all. Level up moves that don't start until, like, basically I've got 2 badges. Unless I do a stupid amount of grinding, which I don't like to do. Candies. We are not going to learn Acid Armor. We are not going to learn Haze. I'm gonna attempt, like the game will let me learn Mist at the next level up, so I gotta make sure I don't have not learning that, because I don't want Mist either. Which TM is that, Bob? Candy. Turbos. Oh, that one. It's Blizzard. Sorry, I didn't realize you were talking about that one. For some reason, my head jumped to a different location. But yeah, that's Blizzard. I don't need Blizzard, honestly. Double team, double team, double team. Ice beam, ice beam. Body slam does more. Body slam, do not learn mist. Nope, no mist. Surf, boom. Rival done. Escape rope. I think I have an escape rope too many, which is actually kind of annoying. I really don't like having too many. Let's do the fire gym first. I think that makes more sense considering we're a Vaporeon. Not that realistically any gym should be hard. It's just this and Sabrina left. Good timing for level 50. I'll use the rare candy for 51. Escape rope out. Go to Saffron. So yeah, when I said we would beat the game in about 45 minutes or so, this is what why I said that. Yeah, it did not take very long. Let's just say that much. I'll use 2 of those and then I'll surf. There we go. That was Sabrina. Yeah, I have an escape rope too many, which is actually annoying. I'm going to toss it. I'm going to then fly to Viridian. Okay. Another gym done. Off to Victory Road, ladies and gentlemen. Double team, 2, 3, 4, 5. Surf. Ice beam. Body slam, body slam, body slam. Did not learn hydro pump. Good. Did not want hydro pump. Surf. I know, right, Swanzik? But it actually makes a difference, though. It might not feel like it makes much of a difference, but I've gotten used to the timings for how long I need to hold the button for to teleport, and my timings are all off if I stop being on the bike. So as much as I'm just teleporting forward, I am still going to get on the bike because I find that I'm much more used to the timing for it. Wait, I did pick it up, right? I did not pick it up. Okay. Hold on. First we super repel. Then I tossed the TM for dig. I was about to say, what did I have with me that I was not supposed to have with me? It's the dig TM. I normally get rid of it much earlier. Also, there are still sizable chunks that I do not fast forwarding, especially when there's a lot of back-to-back corners. And it's in those times that it absolutely makes a difference to be on the bike. Like when I want to make sure that I don't overshoot a section. The movement on the movement by foot just feels so slow at that point. All right, we're coming up on Lorelei. I could see Lorelei being annoying. So we don't have great moves for Lorelei. This is a problem that a lot of the water types deal with, where Lorelei is just kind of a pain. Especially because Dugong has Growl and likes to spam it, requiring me to use moves that I'd really rather not always use, like not very effective moves. There we go. Yeah, Lance will be fine. Not particularly worried about Bruno either. Rather inconvenient moment for the level up, honestly, but it's okay. We got past Agatha. Restore. Here's Lance. I'm going to use a couple of double teams. I fully expect to get a little weakened during this part, but there we go. My last elixir. Another full restore. This is where I use the rare candy to guarantee the batch boost on the rival. I probably don't even need it, but I've kind of gotten used to just guaranteeing batch boosts on the rival because they can be very convenient. Except Intimidate isn't even a thing in this game anyway, so there's also that. Alright, and that's Vaporeon. That took like just over half an hour for reference. Alright. Chat. Let's roll some more Pokemon.